Hi, Caleb with Brownells here. Today we're going to be talking about pistol caliber carbine buffers and why they're so much heavier than standard carbine buffers and why you need that extra weight. Now, with that being said, I'll go through the weights real quick here, and I'm just going to give approximate weights because different manufacturers use a slightly different variation. So your 9mm weight is going to need to be around roughly 6 ounces. Sometimes they're a little bit more, sometimes they're a little bit less, of course. Same thing with the 40 cal, except they're going to be around the 7 ounce range. And then your 45s and 10mm are going to be around the 8 ounce range. Now, with all that being said, if you're running your firearm suppressed, that weight's going to need to be a little bit more in most cases to get it to run properly because you have that extra back pressure. Now, the reason these are so much heavier than standard carbine buffers is because, of course, like I mentioned before, they're for the blowback operated pistol caliber carbines. Like on your standard AR-15 where you have the bolts unlocking, that unlocking process during that gas impingement actually slows the bolt down enough. With your blowback firearms you don't have that. The bolt's just coming straight back as soon as that primer's ignited and that round starts to travel down the barrel. So with that being said, that's why you need that extra weight. So slow down that bolt opening long enough for that projectile to get out the end of the barrel. So if you'll notice here, these buffers are different lengths. You'll notice that this 45 buffer on the end here has that longer pad on the bottom. Now this is an FM buffer and they make these in this length for the other calibers. And the reason this one's a little bit longer is because you have less bolt travel on your pistol caliber carbines because you have a lot shorter case length. So the bolt doesn't have to come back nearly as far to eject the cartridge. And when you're running some pistol caliber carbines with the fast moving bolts, this is actually better for your system and may eliminate some malfunctions you'll find in your particular firearm. Not always, but in some cases. And that's the reason they set it up that way. If you have any questions about any type of buffer systems that we carry or your pistol caliber carbine in general, feel free to comment below or give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.